Come closer.
Yeah,
Come real closer. Praise AHAYAH, Yashaya. It's really close. Wow.
Yeah.
Whoa. We really
Yeah,
close.
It's
Okay, so we don't know. We gotta wait till people come in. But this is good. Let's see. Praise AHAYAH. Happy. Shalom. We're here.
Israel.
Somebody came on. He was here. I saw one. Praise AHAYAH. So now we're on the computer. So this should be a little different for us. You know? It's not like on the Shalom, sister.
Shalom.
How do you say your name? I wish we could talk. Like we need to add a phone so we can call, so people could call in.
Oh, yeah, right.
So we know who we talking about. Shalom.
Shalom.
I got your email, and we need to talk via Skype or Zoom. Probably Zoom is better. How about for you? Which is better? Sister Chandel, that's how you say your name? Beth AHAYAH. Praise AHAYAH, Yashaya. Can you hear us?
Praise AHAYAH.
Let us know if you can hear us. God's a fly. Khan. Praise AHAYAH. Okay, so let's talk. Which is better for you, Zoom or Skype? Chandel. Yes, I can hear you. Praise AHAYAH. So which is better for you? Because I got your email, so we should talk like on the Zoom on a more private setting. I don't know either. Okay. Yeah, so maybe they're both free apps. So you just got to download one. I think Zoom is better as far as talking. I have a Skype and I have a Skype group, but as far as conversating and things like that, I like Zoom. So you should download Zoom. It's free. You can download it right to your phone. It's an app. Or, say if you have a problem with Zoom, then get Skype. Either one is good. But what we will do in the future, guys, we will definitely have like a Patreon group, because there's a lot of information that I want to start giving out, but I can't give it out on Skype. I don't trust those applications, only because I've had Skype for a very long time. And like I say, whenever I say something, I've given people information. I've had on different calls, and it'll be something major that happens in that same right after, in the same area that I'm talking about, all of a sudden there's a shutdown there. I mean, it's so ironic how these things are happening, but it's happening. So I really don't trust a lot of these social media, but we have to talk. Like I have to get this information to people. So we got to take our chances, but I'm going to try to find the best situations. Unfortunately, Patreon is a paid thing, but sometimes you get what you pay for, opposed to dealing with this free stuff. And these people, the information is not good. So, like how you sharing information, they're counteracting everything that we do. So we have to really start closing this window, but we need to talk. We need to put this information out. Yeah. But it's hard. Like I want to tell y'all, and I'm just going to say this, for those of you who do make it in, there's a possible way that you can kind of continue working, and I can give you information on that. But I can't speak it out like that there's something very, private, and it's a small window, but it should, if for those of you who do come out and you don't have finances, there may be a way that you can work for a little while to get your funds up so that you can buy the things that you need for the wilderness. So that kind of information that I just can't talk and say, and there's a lot of things like that I would like to speak, but I can't speak it just over YouTube and WhatsApp. All that stuff is owned by Google, Instagram, everything. They own everything, right? The only thing they really don't own is Patreon and Skype. But have talked over Skype. I've been on Skype for many years, and they do listen, and things have been affected by some of the things that I've said. So I don't trust that app at all, So that's why we're urging people now to get on Patreon. And unfortunately, it's paid, but it's at least you get some sort of privacy. And the fact that it's new, we're gonna, take our chances with the Most High on that and just give out as much information. But truly, y'all gotta hurry up and do that because who knows? You'll hear tomorrow that Google have brought out Patreon. It's not unheard of. AHAYAH forbid that doesn't happen. But praise AHAYAH. I hope you all, let's give all glory and praise to AHAYAH, Asher AHAYAH, Bahashim Yashaya, Wa Kodash Wa. I hope you all are having a wonderful, blessed feast because it's amazing for us and we're happy. And it's a little late for us because we're going to be going into sundown soon. Sundown. So soon it'll be sundown. So for you guys, y'all are probably just in the midst of yours. But praise AHAYAH. So anything y'all want to ask? How's your feast going? Any information you want to share?
Excuse me, I don't know.
Cheers, toast, lemonade. Okay, so since you want to share anything or what you anything you want to talk about?
No, not really. Just giving AHAYAH praise and for a wonderful feast and just thanking him for all things.
Yes, praise AHAYAH.
Just praising his name. And that's all he asks. He just wants us to praise him. Praise him.
It's a glorious time, y'all. I always say it in a lot of my videos. September is a very, very holy month.
Holy month.
It got so many holy days. And I also want to put out there, listen, this feast is a 8-day feast, not 7 days. So I want y'all to be aware of that. This is an 8-day feast. According to Leviticus 23 and 39, it says that the first day is a holy Sabbath, and the 8th day is a holy Sabbath, not 7 days. So please, brothers and sisters, we have to learn the laws and statutes of AHAYAH, because I heard in one of the videos, the recent video Elder Ricard did, he said it was 7 days, and he said that it ends on the Saturday. No, that's not true. And I wish I can share my screen, but this is not Zoom. So if you go to Leviticus 23, and let me go through it. I'm going to read it while you guys are on. 23 and 39. I'm going to read it really quickly. Okay. It says, also in the 15th day of the 7th month, when ye have gathered in fruit of the land, ye shall keep a feast unto AHAYAH 7 days. On the first day shall be a Sabbath, and on the 8th day shall be a Sabbath. And what that means is that on this week we're running 2 consecutive holy feasts in one. So it's the Feast of Tabernacles and it's the Feast of Ingathering, when Israel will gather their fruits for the end of the year, going into the new season, right, for the harvest. Thank you. So it's double Sabbath. That's why it's so holy, because there's 2 actual feasts in this week. This week we're doing 2 consecutive feasts. So it's not just one feast, the Feast of Tabernacle. It's also the Feast of Ingathering. And that feast is the 8-day feast. So it's an extra day. So a lot of people who, especially if you're following GOCC, these holy days are very important. And that 8th day is to be kept like a Sabbath.
Right.
So it's a double Sabbath. Saturday is the Sabbath, and then Sunday, the next day, is the last day of the ingathering feast. So For those of you who didn't know that, because Elder Bakar is not, he's always playing games with these holy days. Even though now he's on the correct calendar, because you didn't hear Sister Kind of say anything. But now he's going to say this about the feast. Oh, it ends Saturday. He makes sure he gives you the wrong day. Say, oh, it ends on Saturday. No, it doesn't, brothers and sisters. It ends on Sunday. It's an 8-day feast. Okay? So just keep that in mind. You can go ask your elder why he doesn't know this, especially when he's the one who comes out with the holy calendar according to Enoch. He's the one who broke it, but yet he still have so many problems getting these days correct. But it's important for Israel, because AHAYAH said, keep my commandments, my laws, my statutes, and my ordinances. It's very important, y'all. For us to come back to AHAYAH, we got to know these holy days. And listen, that's why we're coming into the wilderness. We're coming into this wilderness so we can keep the days to worship him. Right. If you don't keep the correct days, you're not worshiping him. And I don't care how many praise AHAYAHs you say. You understand that that's how the Most High, he thinks like this, because he doesn't play with his holy days. That's why he was very specific. He says the first day is a holy Sabbath. That's Sunday. Saturday at sundown, which is today, is the first day. We kept it as a Sabbath. No cooking, no things like that. You prepared your food before. And then on the last day, which is also going to be a Sunday, starts the 8th day, and you are to keep that as a Sabbath. So please share this kind of information, brothers and sisters. Share this video so that brothers and sisters can understand what's going on. Why there's always a discrepancy with the Most High's holy days is beyond me. But we have to know his laws, statutes, and commandments. We must know this.
Yeah, in order to live.
Right. And to live in his kingdom and to even make it. We are in the trials right now. He's testing us. So brothers and sisters, 8 days, not 7, like Elder Ricard said. It's an 8-day feast. Read Leviticus 23 and 39. It's a double consecutive holy day this week. It's the Feast of Tabernacles, and it's a Feast of Ingathering of the Harvest. These 2 holy days are running concurrent, okay? So that's why I always say September is a very holy day for those people who are just coming in. I just wanted to say that again. Okay, so I'm gonna keep reiterating this throughout the program today, so that because that's what this is about. We need to get on track, right? We need to get on track with AHAYAH and keep his holy days. And listen, go ask your elder. Ask him why, elder, are you saying it's a 7-day feast when the scripture says keep it on at 8 days? There's 2 feasts running together. One is 7 days and one is 8 days. See, and that's why AHAYAH says study to show yourself approved, because it's kind of snuck in there. You got to be reading these scriptures to get that. So you got to be studying, brothers and sisters. You can't just listen to whatever. And you know what? Come to think of it, when I was watching just yesterday, Elder Ricard was at the Feast of Tabernacles, and Elder Lawyer was reading. He stopped Elder Lawyer at the 39th verse and didn't let him read it. He skipped down or something like that. If I'm not mistaken, that's what he did. So you can kind of see how intentional these things are, because they know how our holy days are very important. Keeping the Sabbath of the Most High right now is very, very important. And so how convenient for Elder Ricard to skip over that verse and then come and say, oh, it's a 7-day feast. Y'all, please, peep game. Listen to what I'm saying and go back to the video. He just did the video, and he tells Elder Lawyer to read the scripture, and then he did not read the 39th verse. And then he said it's a 7-day feast up until Sabbath. So that was intentional, brothers and sisters. So y'all got to check it out. Pay attention, and then share this to people. So they're trying to keep Israel off on the wrong holy days. Okay? Praise AHAYAH. So I just want to share that stuff, and any kind of questions you guys ask, I pray through the will of AHAYAH I can answer you. I don't know everything, and I'm not trying to proclaim to But there's certain things that the Most High showed me, especially like with these holy days. He drilled me and made sure I was paying attention. So that's why I'm always coming back. And the only reason why I talk about Elder Rakar is because he's the only one who's on the same, understanding of what the Most High showed me. None of these other groups, they're not dealing with AHAYAH. Either they're calling on different names or they're, keeping other laws. Elder Rakar is the only one who's on this certain level, and he's straight on it. He's on it. But because of infiltration, they know where to veer off. And that's where I came in with what the Most High showed me. He's showing me that, look, this is not right. That's not right. The holy days are very important to AHAYAH. You must keep the holy day at the appointed time. These are his ordinances. When you go into the scriptures and he's talking about his laws, his statutes, his judgments and ordinances, this is what he's talking about. Yes, the commandments. So we must learn to keep them. And that's the main reason why you're coming into this wilderness, brothers and sisters, to get it down packed. We need to get it in our inward parts. He said he's going to put it in our inward parts. But how you think it's going to happen? It's going to happen because of this trial and error that you're going to go. You're going through trial and error right now. You understand? So this is going to put it in your inward parts because, listen, you ain't never going to forget this. This is going to be, because, listen, look what's happening.
Yes.
Elder Rakar is just really telling us the wrong thing. And unless you go into the scriptures and catch it, you ain't going to know. That's going to make you remember. This is going to make you remember. It's going to stick to you. Praise AHAYAH Bahasham Yashaya.
You say you bring things back to your remembrance.
Yes.
You will remember it and keep it.
Yes, it's so important that we learn these holy days, Yes. We learn his statutes and commandments. Yes. I'm getting hot over here, guys. It's hot. But it's getting cooler now because the sun is going down. So praise AHAYAH Bahasham Yashaya. So we don't get no feedback, guys. Anybody wants to share your tabernacles?
Yes, we want to know.
My face. Anybody want to share? Everybody quiet. Y'all don't worry. And I understand. I understand. So if y'all just need to get some information. So that's some very important information what I just gave. And for those of you who just coming in.
Because that's the word.
Yes. It's very important. The commandments. His holy days are important.
That's the word.
So they want to play games. And I know a lot of people are straddling the fence about whether the infiltration is real. I don't know how y'all still don't really get it. But listen, it's real. We are in the midst of it. This is a very crazy time right now.
Yes.
I'm drinking lemonade. It's about home. And we're gonna be cooking soon. We're gonna be cooking soon, so we kind of like show you because we prepared our first couple of meals for these 2 days. And then now we're gonna, after sundown we can cook again. So then we'll be cooking something else. Sister Mayana, she's gonna make some fish.
Do fish.
She's gonna make some fish, and we got some like snapper. Brim is like snapper. Bream. So we found some bream fish, which is snapper. And also, of course, I bought some oxtails. So I'm gonna put that on because we got the cooler. But we have the ice is starting to melt and whatever. So now we're going to we have to cook the meat.
Right.
Okay. So we're gonna cook both of those this evening, and so then we can store it and keep it a little in the cooler for another day or two, and we'll be fine. But also we're gonna probably go out and get some more ice to put in the cooler, which will last us a couple of more days. So we'll have to keep going and get more ice for the cooler. So it did good. It lasts like 2 to 3 days. It's still cold. We got a lot of water though. And, now, so we probably won't be able to stay tuned with you all the way to cook because it's gonna get dark soon, like how yesterday, and it's just a long time. Bear about an hour. But I wish you guys had some questions so you can answer. But if not, I'm gonna sing. I want to sing one of my songs. I wrote this song called "Brought with a Price," and it's on my website, brothers and sisters. I have an EP on my website, chandrasimmons1.com, and it's like 4 or 5 songs. So please go and download it. It's $5 for 5 songs or 4 songs, and I think singles is 125 or whatever. But I finally, y'all don't understand. I have not been able to do any music all this time, aside from me putting the songs, the remakes I put up, and some songs. I've done that on a Highest Promise page. But this is the first time like I put actually an EP together. So now I finally got on my website. I'm getting ready to do a video for it. And I'm excited. So y'all, just stay up with me with that stuff. And we'll also be doing stuff like that on Patreon too. Because what we're gonna do with Patreon is we're gonna make it a collective of all the websites, like A Highest Promise, Gathering in Jordan, and Hebrewism. So that way you'll get a lot of information and eventually, but I really just want to use Patreon to give out pertinent information. That forum will be, because there's some real good stuff coming up, guys. And, so I'm building it. But, guys, YouTube is so strong. YouTube is so strong. It's hard to like veer away from YouTube. I mean, because this is where everything is kind of popping. But that's why they're using it to, censor and, cut information. They really are, messing around with us. But, so we're going to try to just keep it interesting or whatever. So, okay, so let me get ready. I'm going to sing. It's called Brought with a Price. Okay. And then we're going to come back and talk some more. But I hope, guys, that y'all will have some questions or anything you want to share. Is anybody coming out anytime soon? Like, I know we're going to talk to sister. We're going to talk to you. Let me know when you're available and which app you want to talk on. And anybody else, we can set up the talk. And Sister Miana, you going to do a song too? Are you going to sing something? Because she got a few songs that she's working on. Come on. Yeah. Bless us.
Okay. You want me to do mine first?
You want to do yours first?
Yeah, I do mine.
Okay, Susu up in here.
Yes.
Okay. Because yours is with no music. Are you? Yeah, she got hers with no music. Okay, guys. Hold on. Well, let me move this out the way. Y'all let us know how to sound. How it sounds, okay? Hold on. I'm gonna be her cheerleader. Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Now get close to the mic so we can hear you. Okay. Wait. Back. Can you back up a little bit? Okay.
Shalom, Israel, praise AHAYAH. I'm gonna attempt to sing a little song. We have to trust in AHAYAH, and He will make a way. Praise AHAYAH. He moved mountains. He caused walls to fall with His power. He works miracles. There ain't nothing that impossible. 'Cause I'm standing here all because He made a way. He moved mountains. He caused storm to cease with His power. He forms miracles. There ain't nothing that is impossible, 'cause I'm standing right here only because he made a way. He made a way. I don't know how, but he did it. He made a way. I don't know why, but he did it. He made a way. He didn't have to do it, but he did. Yeah, he made a way. 'Cause he moved mountains. He caused the storms to cease. With his power, he performed miracles. There is nothing that is impossible, 'cause we stand in here today because he lives. My throat was dry. Praise AHAYAH. He will make a way. So just trust in AHAYAH. Have faith in him. I know things might not look like the way you want them to look, but I guarantee you, I'm telling you from experience, put your trust and believe in AHAYAH. He will make a way, perform miracles, whatever you need to be done, he will do it. And have a blessed feast, Tabernacle feast.
Yay! Thank you. That was beautiful, sis. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to keep my voice moist and dry, and we needed that. Praise AHAYAH, sister. That's awesome. Bless the name of AHAYAH by Hashem Yashaya, Wakadash Wa,
because he's worthy.
Yes, it is. He's worthy. So everybody's just quiet on the chat today, but y'all don't have to be quiet. You know, our boldness in AHAYAH is what you know, keeps that power going.
Right.
Stand bold and stand strong in the name of Yashaya. You know, we don't have to be afraid.
And like I was saying, when I came into the truth, it was like I said, I didn't have no way of financial blessing, no way to get out of Babylon. And I began to just pray to AHAYAH, I got to get out of here, help me get out of here. So I was sincere from the heart, because after I read the word and the word convict the heart, and it was time for me to go. And so he will make a way. He started open doors that couldn't be opened. He just started moving, and I'm like, okay, I know this you. I know this you. You making a way for me to get out of here, but I'm ready to go. And so, like I said, if he did it for me, he will do it for you. Just have faith and trust in him, and he will do it. I'm a living witness. I can only tell you, from experience. I can't tell you about Sister Connor. Can't tell you about anybody else but myself. And when I speak of myself, the things that he done for me. Praise AHAYAH.
Praise AHAYAH, sis. And it's important that you hear these testimonies of other people and what they went through and how hard it was for them to overcome.
And y'all,
it was the same way for me. When I was getting ready to come out of Babylon, the Most High was telling me to leave. And at that time, I tell people now, like, there was no Elder Vakar, there was no truth videos, nobody, because it was like 13 years ago. Nobody was talking about come out of her. I was searching and searching the internet, looking, and I was crying out to him because he was telling me to leave, and I was scared to leave. I was like, really, but but my life, guys, was that I didn't like Babylon. I used to be crying out to the Most High. What is this? Why was I born? Why am I here? I was asking these questions before he started waking me up to the truth. So when he started to reveal it to me, it took years for him to reveal it. First of all, I started remember in 2001, I think, when the tsunami or the Twin Towers fell, like it was 8 years before that I was actually asking. So then when the Twin Towers fell, I was like, wow, that's a trumpet. I was going in the Bible looking to see if I could find that because I knew it was something in my spirit. So for years I was crying out. And then finally he woke me up and I didn't have no money to go, guys. I crashed my car. I was living in LA and you had to have a car to live in LA because you got to drive. Everything is so far. So when I crashed my car, I couldn't work. So at the time I was out of work and I was like, and he was waking me up and telling me to leave. And I had no job and no money. I was like, how? And I started praying, y'all. I started fasting. And I started asking the Most High. And I was like, Most High, if you want me to go, I'll go. But you got to help me. You got to give me some money. And all these things started opening up. And look, I look back and there was opportunities that Most High was giving me. I didn't even utilize. I ran up out of Babylon.
That's how good he is.
I ran up out of Babylon, y'all. So I'm just looking at my phone and I see me live. Hey, girl. I see the live on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, oh, wow. You can see it. Okay. But I'm just saying that, yeah, man, I didn't have any money, y'all. And I had already lived in California. I'm from New York. I had moved to New York and was, there living and trying to, maintain myself there. And then now I'm thinking about going overseas to Israel and I didn't have a job. Trust me, it was nothing but AHAYAH who carried me, who sent me, who made a way for me. And when I left, I was end up having just a couple of $1,000. I didn't even have a whole lot of money. I had like almost close to 5,000. And I went, I didn't know anyone. There was no one there telling me to come and I can come stay with them or nothing like that. I had to go to a hotel. I went to a hostel. I was, I really just was blind. I did not know anyone. But the Most High,
help you.
He was merciful. Let me tell you. I'm going to try to make this quick. Okay. It's kind of long. But let me tell you what happened to me. First of all, while I was searching on the internet, and I knew I had to go, and I started looking for hotels and hostels, and I ran across these people who said they help people from America, America come to Israel. So I started talking to them on the phone. I was talking on the phone with them for a good month. And they started saying, oh, yeah, we'll help you. We'll do this and we'll do that. They were a white couple. I guess, they were Jewish. They was in Israel. So 2 weeks in, of us talking and going back and forth, and I'm really preparing to come, they said, well, can you send us a picture of yourself so we'll know who, because I had booked the flight and I was ready. And they said they would meet me at the airport, blah, blah, blah. When I sent them the picture and they found out I was black, they shut everything off. They did not help me. So I had booked the flight and I was set to leave in like 2 weeks. And now they wouldn't call back. I was like, what? Most High, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I was scared because I never traveled like that. Now I'm going someplace and I didn't even have a hotel now because they said they had this place that they let people come to. So now I had to look for a hotel and hostels and whatever. So I gets on the plane, y'all. Praise AHAYAH. And I met this woman on the plane. I don't know if I was sitting next to her or we just started talking. And she was a white lady too. She was Jewish and she was living in Israel. And she was like, listen, why don't you come? Because she, I was okay. And I was saying, well, I'm going to go to this hostel. She said, no, listen, why don't you come and come stay with me for 2 weeks because I'm here on vacation for 2 weeks. And I have an empty house. You can come and stay. And then afterwards, you find you a hotel. And then you go from there. It was a blessing, y'all. And that's what I did. And she let me stay for 2 weeks. And I was able to move around and, find my way. And I didn't have to pay anything. And then I went to a hostel, a hotel, like a, small, cheap hotel. That's how the Most High is, y'all. He's amazing like that. And when you step out on faith, he will always have somebody there to meet you. So don't worry. I'm glad we're talking about this is a faith story for me. You know what I'm saying? I had to trust. Even when the people bailed out on me at the last minute. Listen, that was an opportunity for me to say, I'm not going. That was a time for me to go back and go, well, since that happened, I ain't gonna go. But I didn't do that. Yes, praise AHAYAH. He moved for me. And let me tell you, while I was sitting in the layover, because the lady was with me, she was on the same layover with me. We were waiting for our next flight. There was a big rainbow right in the window in the airport. It was a beautiful rainbow, and I took a picture of it. And I probably still have that. Oh gosh, this is amazing. I'm looking at myself. That's funny. No, it was a beautiful rainbow sitting right in front of the airport. You know, you're in the airport and you waiting and you can see outside and see the planes. A beautiful rainbow. And I would say AHAYAH is with me. And I just is so thankful. So that's my story, guys.
And just like you see that rainbow, when I was in the plane, I seen a rainbow.
Really?
And I was looking out of the plane, I said, let me see how far this go. I said, oh, AHAYAH, that's your arm wrapped around me, carrying me
Praise AHAYAH.
where I need to go.
Praise AHAYAH. Yes.
Praising and thanking him for all things.
Yes, guys. So, yeah, so it's like stuff like that. I have so many stories, guys. And I try to, like, let some out, you know, in each video was things that had happened to me and how the Most High was carrying me the whole way. I just never turned around. You know, I let nothing distract me or deter me, because I was real disappointed when those people let me down like that. I was, you know, I was gung-ho. I was ready to go. I had booked my flight. I started talking to them. And, you know, I guess AHAYAH was, rainbows are a holy sign from AHAYAH. Yes, yes. I took it that way too. I was like, praise AHAYAH. I said, praise AHAYAH.
Look, I took it so far that I'm like, I should show this man. Then I'm like, well, he probably won't see what I'm seeing, because I was crying. And I'm like, oh, AHAYAH, you got your arm around. And I said, well, I wonder if I show him, would he see it? And I'm like, no, he probably wouldn't see it. So I didn't say anything to him. I was sitting next to him. I didn't say anything to him. So I'm like, I guess this just meant for me to see.
Wow. Yeah, no, I took a picture. I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow, because I had trusted him. This lady just came up and helped me out of nowhere. She was, listen, Edomite. She was a Jew. She was in the land. She lived in the land. She was Jewish. But, you know, I really, at that point, I didn't really understand the whole Jew thing either. I was still just coming out of Christianity. I didn't know we were Hebrews. I didn't know all that. So, but I was just happy, you know. So, yeah. So that's some, you know, good word, because y'all have to understand how we really got to trust AHAYAH. You just got to fly like you know, you're going to be caught by the Most High. Spread your wings, y'all. He's here for us. We have a power. This is for all the Israelites. We have a power. We have a God who answers us, who deals with us. He loves his people. And now he's calling us back to him. You know, he's calling us back now. He was angry with us. Just like when your parents is mad at you and you scared to come out the room. You know, when you get a beating or something, go in your room. What happened to me? Go in your room. And now you want to come out and you want to see if your mom or dad is still mad at you. And you don't know, but like, I don't want to go out there, you know, because you don't want to get another beating. It's like that. Now the Most High, he ain't mad at us no more. You know what I'm saying? And slowly but surely, as we keep these commandments, the curses are coming off of us. Praise AHAYAH, Yashaya.
Praise AHAYAH.
Yes, yes, yes. Don't let nothing stop you. Nothing. He is our power. We have a power who loves us, and he's the strongest power in the earth. Brothers and sisters, all this other demonic stuff means nothing to the Most High. It can't compare to the Most High. They can't stop it. Once you step out on that faith and that power, there's nothing they can do. And that's why they're trying to stop us from connecting to AHAYAH Bahashim Yashaya. They're trying their best to stop us, brothers and sisters. Praise AHAYAH. Yes, you got to walk in that. Woo. Imagine when we're in the wilderness and then we're going to get the Ark of the Covenant back. Woohoo! Praise AHAYAH. Praise AHAYAH, y'all. We're going to get this stuff back. All our gold and everything that they took, the Most High got stored for Israel. We're going to get part of that in the wilderness. That's a blessing.
As a nation. Yes.
That's amazing. Yeah.
As a nation. Yeah.
So praise AHAYAH, y'all.
Bless.
Praise AHAYAH.
Praise AHAYAH.
Shalom,
Shalom.
AHAYAH. Babakaya.
AHAYAH.
Shandell. Praise AHAYAH. Kayana. Praise AHAYAH, sister.
Praise
Bless
AHAYAH.
y'all. Thank y'all for coming.
Yes. Yes.
You know,
Yes.
I hope y'all are
Thank you,
enjoying your
thank you.
feast. I hope you're having a wonderful feast.
Yes.
So listen, guys, let me ask you. If we had a call-in number, would you guys call in and talk? Or y'all would be shy? Because I understand, like, a lot of people are afraid. A lot of people are afraid, you know what I'm saying, to talk and, you know, show themselves. See, we're out of Babylon, you know. So, Ayandaba. Yes, you will call in. So, you know, that we can talk and y'all can
Yes,
share and ask
yes.
questions. You know what I'm saying? You know, so that way, maybe we'll do that because I don't know how that will work. I never, you know, because what I did, I was going to do StreamYard. And with that, you can put other callers on the phone. Y'all can see, we can see your video and y'all see our video, you know, like, and we can really talk. And, you know, if y'all want to share some scriptures or whatever, anything that y'all see and y'all think, we can kind of go back and forth, you know, on the scriptures, and, you know. Yeah, StreamYard. I saw that and I downloaded it, but I don't know how to use it yet. And I was trying to, but I really wanted to like build on that kind of stuff so that brothers and sisters can have a second avenue, y'all, because people are really putting out information. And if you want to ask, you know, any kind of questions, I try to help as much as I can. I don't know everything, but there's certain things that the Most High dealt with me on: the location and the holy days. You know, these are the things that He really showed me as I was coming out, and the coming out of Babylon. A lot of those scriptures, I had to go through all that stuff. A lot of the law, you know, He had me really go into and understand certain things in the law. So I don't know everything, like a lot of the prophecy stuff, like Elder Ricard, you know, does. But, you know, I do study, and certain things I understand. And if you find that what I'm saying is true, you know, and you understand it, praise AHAYAH. And if you don't agree, praise AHAYAH too. Maybe you could give me some understanding. Maybe you can give me some scriptures, and, you know, so that I can see things, you know, in a different way. You know, if, you know, it is what it is. But this is where we need to start going and dialoguing so that brothers and sisters can, you know, understand what is what, and not just go along to get along, you know, like to go along, get along again. You are, she said, I am a Bible scholar. Praise AHAYAH, sis. Well, that's what we're talking about. Yeah.
Give us some information.
Give us some. You must got some information to tell us. Like, are you a Bible scholar in the Christianity, you know, church, or from a Hebrew Israelite perspective? Do you? And yeah, I see that you call on AHAYAH. Yeah, thank you, sister. We love you too.
We love you too.
And it's all about us getting these laws and statutes right. You understand?
Right.
Yeah, so I'm going to work on that. I'm going to work on the phone call aspect and try to connect it so that, you know, we can have dialogue with brothers and sisters. AHAYAH. The Hebrew. Yeah, I have, listen, guys, I teach Hebrew. But because the thing is, because I'm coming in and out of the wilderness like I am more readily, I was doing 2 days a week. I have a course that I give to teach the Hebrew. It's just beginners, but it's a really in-depth course. You're going to know a lot of stuff. But, guys, it's not free. You know, this is like the only way I can really make some money here. I don't make money off of YouTube or none of these social medias, nothing like that. They don't allow me. I tried to sign up. What's that thing called, to monetize and all that stuff? They denied me, and they started giving me the runaround. So there's really no way for me to make money, especially with COVID. So I use the Hebrew classes. I teach it. And I really wanted to do a whole year, like, and get the summers off and have a whole academy like that, you know, like just teaching fluently. But because it's not that consistent, and then I started moving to the wilderness, you know. But I would love it if you want to join. I will send you an email on it, and you can look into what the offer is and see, and let's try to work something out, sis. If you're interested in Hebrew, I don't know. Are you trying to learn the Hebrew? I think was you the one who was asking me a question about the Hebrew? I'm not sure. Oh yeah, I am Hebrew 1, 2, 3. Yes, yes, it's a big book. Mm-hmm. Yes, and I have stuff. I have a whole curriculum for adults as well. I put together a curriculum. I have a few students, and I'm just trying to grow. But because I'm going now into the wilderness, I'm like scared to commit to something because I know I need to be coming out here and this and that. The internet is pretty good, as you can see, but it's just not consistent. I don't know where I'm going to be, and sometimes the internet cuts. So like now here at this spot is good. I'm okay. So just let me know. I can put this in the chat because now I'm on YouTube. I can do that. This is you can send an email there for more information, and I can send you all what you can get in the course, how much it is, and like that. And I do it like 6 months, but you'll learn everything. Like if you don't, you have a Hebrew name, but you get a Hebrew name. You learn the Hebrew prayers, how to pray for over your food, protection, uh, numbers. You'll get all this stuff in Hebrew. The alphabet. You get a plethora of words in Hebrew that you will learn. You will use them in sentences. You will speak it. I also encourage that you speak it. It's a Zoom class, so you have to conversate. We will go back and forth, and all the students get a turn to speak. And it's really in depth, and you're going to learn Hebrew. It's not like nothing fake, like you're going to know it. Praise AHAYAH. Also a conversation with Hebrew Fried was excellent. What you mean a conversation with Hebrew friend? What you mean? You gotta jar my memory. Tell me. You said also a conversation with Hebrew friend. Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yes, yes, my friend. And he just learned hanging around me, and I always used to do Yada AHAYAH Bahasham Yashaya, and he picked it up really fast. So he started helping me because I had finally had somebody who can go back and forth. But we don't live in the same area no more. But I run into him from time to time, and he always say, "Praise AHAYAH Bahasham Yashaya Wakodashua." He remembers that stuff like the back of his hand. He was so good. Yes, I know who you're talking about. In one of the videos. But people was a little, upset with him. But he just picked up the language naturally, and he's from this region, so Arabic, Aramaic, and Hebrew, they're very close. The languages are very close, so it was easy for him to pick it up. But I sure wish I was still around him because he kept me on my toes. He was always speaking it. I was speaking it. I had somebody to speak with. So that's why me and Sister Mayana, she learns some words, but it's not. We have to be more consistent. Yeah, right. talking because, and that's another reason why I do like to teach it because it keeps me in it. But it's the basic. But trust me, you're gonna be speaking fluently if you're not practicing now. So just hit me up. That's the email if you're really, really interested. But you got to be serious, guys, because it's not, nothing to play with. It's a lot of work. You got to put time in it. so that you can work on our language. Look, it's our language. We have a language.
It's our language.
Yes, we have a land, we have a power, and we have a language, y'all. And a lot of people
Awesome power.
a lot of people try to be like, oh, we're gonna learn that when we get back in the land and all that stuff. Because a lot of people are lazy. They don't want to put no effort in towards our kingdom. It's like how you don't want to learn the language. He said he gonna give us a new language. It's new to us because we didn't know it. And it was lost.
Taken away. Yeah, right.
Yes, yes, yes. But listen, it has to be more than Sister Connor who knows it. So you have to teach the adults so that we can teach it to the kids. Like imagine we in the wilderness now. The Most High said millions. So now we got all these kids, and we want to teach the language, but nobody knows the language. You know what I'm saying? We have to learn the language so that we can teach the children. I have a whole curriculum. Like the Most High gave me a curriculum to put it together, but people got to be serious. A lot of people aren't that serious about it. That's like the last thing on their list. Not the last, but there's so many other pressing things going on. But the language is very, very important. Our language, man. You see, I was excited for teaching. Yes, yes. I'm excited about it. So I'm just like, I'm excited for you guys.
Yes.
I'm excited for you. And I thank you guys for joining us. Welcome to the channel. We're going to try, especially this week, we will definitely keep this up this whole week. I will, and then after that, guys, we're going to really try to hit it hard after the holy day is over. Things are going to start ramping up. So we just got to pay attention. Because of the feast was coming up, I haven't been able to look at all the news and what's going on. Is anything new going on in the in the news? Have y'all heard anything? Hmm? Mm. No? Yeah, I haven't. I haven't really was keeping up because of the holy day was coming. The whole month of September, I just get excited. I don't know. I get really excited about September because I know we got so many holy days and so many feast days. Well, guys, so I'm gonna do. Can I sing my song? I'm gonna sing my song. And y'all just kind of say, yeah, it's brought with the price. It's for the daughters of Zion. But brothers, I pray you love it too, because it's a celebration of Yashaya. Really, the song is about Yashaya, but we were brought with the price of Yashaya's blood. We're coming back. Oh, this is a sign. Look, my voice is going.
You're gonna be all right.
But there's no light. Let me see if I can find some light, guys. Stay with us.
You're gonna be all right.
Whoa, the light didn't come on yet.
It's coming on. I think it needs to get a little darker.
Yeah, it's still.
And then,
hold on, guys.
And then it'll come on.
Let's see. Praise AHAYAH by Yashaya.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a light I have. Let me see if this helps.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. Can y'all see that?
Yes.
I don't know if that's too distracting.
You can't send it up. Oh, okay.
Hold on.
Testing 1, 2.
Hey. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
We're gonna give all glory and praise. Yeah.
My skin is blood. My body is burned.
I survived Babylon. I am a daughter of Zion.
Of Zion, like diamonds and
pearls,
rubies and precious jewels.
precious
On
jewels.
my head, 'cause we're brought with a price.
We are the daughters of Zion.
Don't you know I'm brought with the price? Don't you know I'm brought with the price?
Hey, yeah.
Don't you know I'm brought with the price?
Ooh.
Don't you know I'm brought with the price?
Oh, you can stop calling me princess. Not because I'm wearing a crown, not because of what you see. It's the royalty. Yashaya's running through my blood. 'Cause he is the king of us all.
Zion, like diamonds and
Diamonds and
rubies
pearls,
and precious jewels.
precious jewels. Yeah.
We're brought with a price.
We are the daughters of Zion. Crown of thorns on his head. The royal blood that he shed. Ultimate sacrifice. Ooh, we gave his life. Took away all my judgments. Cast away my enemies. Set the path before me. The curses of Babylon's gone. My eyes are set upon Zion.
Of Zion, like diamonds
Diamonds and pearls, precious jewels, yeah.
We're brought with a price.
The price.
Daughters of Zion.
Zion, crown of thorns on his head. For you got that he ultimate sacrifice. Gave his life, yeah. Now that changed what you gonna say. You can't accuse me the same way. It's the difference of a night and day. I'm a seed
With the riches that we gonna pray.
144 kicking the door done.
Will endure to the end.
Hear the real ones.
This will be a second one that's a real one.
We're gonna-
coming for the kingdom, get the works one.
We're gonna-
Claim it, be a higher and approve
Ooh,
me. Turn my
me.
reins in my heart.
Ooh,
I don't sit with you, but you was all will I be.
Why don't you try me, try me?
Every week,
Hey, when you wanna see, try me, find me, find me, find me.
highly circumcise me. If you just die me,
Hey, yeah, yeah. Come on, come on, come on, yeah, yeah, come on. Eat with the apple cause you put your past behind you. Hey, my skin is black. My body is burned. I survived Babylon. Diamonds and pearls. Precious jewels, yeah. We are the daughters of Zion. Crown of thorns on his head. The royal blood that he shed. Ultimate sacrifice. He gave his life, yeah. Ooh,
Don't you know I'm with the price?
brought with the price. Yashaya's
Don't you know I'm
blood.
with the price?
Yeah. Praise AHAYAH Bahashim Yashaya. That is brought with a price. Crowns of thorn on his head, the royal blood that he shed. Yashaya made a way for us to be here today, and we are just here to glorify him and proclaim him. Praise AHAYAH, God.
So,
Oh gosh.
I'm praising AHAYAH.
Thank you, sis.
Praise AHAYAH.
I'm sorry it's so dark, y'all. I'm sorry it's so dark. But we have to work on our lighting system. Hold on.
Yeah, we got to get a light that
Come on, sis.
that
Okay. Yeah, it's getting really dark in here, but our light will come on in a few minutes. So until then, it's gonna be like this. But I'm sweating.
Yes. So we are bought with the price. Yashaya blood.
Yes. Yes. So that we'll be trying to like do those kind of things and sing some songs and have some messages and just trying to keep it going, guys, for Israel, because
all with the price.
We need to stay encouraged. And I know it's not. Listen, this is great news. This is great information as far as the coming of Christ. We got to come out of Babylon, but it's also scary, and a lot of people are afraid. So it's like a bittersweet situation, Thank you guys. Thank you guys. And so it's a bittersweet. So on one hand, I'm excited to come and talk to y'all, but I know that it's probably scary just talking about, oh, she's talking about getting, she's talking about coming out of Babylon again. That's all the Most High put on my spirit, y'all. He just, I'm like, I have tunnel vision. Come out of Babylon, coming out of Babylon, come out of Babylon. So that's all I can really say. But so it's bittersweet. It's a bittersweet love thing, We're excited. We're excited. And once you get past this, like you get on the other side of this, like we're here now. Once you get here, it's like,
Yes.
Yeah. And then it's then there's other stuff you gotta go through. There's other stuff you gotta go through, but it's all for
the main thing that you was obedient and was obedient to the word. That's the main thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, it's just, the unknown. It's amazing. Like, it's amazing, y'all. The fact that we have to go through this stuff. And AHAYAH, he made it this way. He made it this way. Even the controversy of what's going on. Yeah. Have you seen the Jordan River turn to blood red yet? No. Have you? Are they saying that it's going to? They said it's supposed to? Yeah, I want some too. Go ahead.
You want me to picture some of it?
Yeah. Could you? Thank you. Wait. I'm ready, getting prepared. Praise AHAYAH, brother. We're excited for you. I know how this time is. This is like really dark. But I know how this time is, man. When you preparing and you getting ready and you don't know, but you still know you gotta go. Is it right now? What you mean about I don't know about the turning the blood to red, the Jordan River. Is that on? Is you saying that's a scripture, a prophecy that has supposed to happen, or did you hear that in the news? Because I don't know that Jordan River is supposed to turn. Thank you, Sister Dawada. Goodbye. Is it right now? Sister Shandell Bath AHAYAH. Is that a prophecy that you're saying is supposed to happen, or I gotta show y'all. The dog, he done gathered all these bones. I gotta show y'all. I'm gonna unplug this so y'all can come. I'm gonna bring outside because it's still light outside. It's just dark in here, guys. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all this. But this dog, he got all these bones. He's gathering. I don't know where he's getting these bones from, but they must be like. Wait, yeah, hold on, so y'all can see him. Okay, this is him. Right now, all these bones he done found, and he done bring it. It's a bunch now. So y'all can see. You see these big old bones? They like sheep. They got to be goats and sheep. Oh, the light just came in as soon as I walked out. Okay, y'all see these big old bones? He dragging. Where you getting those bones, Susu? Where you get those bones? Huh? This Susu. Say Susu. Hi. Say hi. Hi. Say hi. Hmm. Okay. All right. See these big bones, Jaya. I don't know where he's dragging that stuff from, but I'm gonna put the lights on out here. But the light in here came on. So
Yes,
now, okay. So now we can see better. It was dark. Okay, hold on. Let me bring this around. Plug this back in. And let me, Sister Mayana, come for a second because I'm gonna put the lights on. Okay, hold on. Sister Mayana is gonna talk with you. Hold on. Probably. Let me say. What you say? He probably ate the sheep and the deer. He done ate them, and he bringing in the bones. That's what I'm saying. Shalom, Makaya, Israel. Shalom. How are you? Praise AHAYAH Bahashem
Shalom.
Yashaya. Happy Feast of Tabernacles. Hold on. Hold on.
No, don't. You can't get Susu.
He like being on camera. Like, look. Now he all over her.
Susu.
Say hi.
Say hi.
Wait, hold on. Okay,
All right.
sister, get in the camera. Let me figure out how to do this.
If Susu let me.
Okay, hold on. Let me figure this out.
Yeah, you be good. Okay, you be good. Okay, shalom, sisters and brothers. Be good. Well, I hope y'all enjoying y'all feast of Tabernacle. We enjoying ours, and we enjoying ours with you all. So I'm enjoying it and having a good time. I have to get a little closer. Okay, we got to wait the sister come back and read that message. But getting back to the song of Sister Connor, we bought with the price. We are bought with the price. Ooh, the blood of Yashaya. Ooh, what a price. We paid, that it was paid for us. When he shed his blood for us. Yes, he did. And like I said, I encourage y'all again to come out of Babylon.
Do we have any musicians?
Do we have any musicians? You're going to have to come and read it, sis.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Is it absolutely? It really, it really is. The piece is amazing.
Let it explode. Yes, it is. Yes, it's just the piece of a higher. To see the things that he has prepared for us. No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, you said. Let me see. You said the gas underground pushing upward. Climate worldwide is code red. Wow. What's JB says we are out of time? Who's JB?
Wow. Nobody responds. Wow. Yeah, we out of time. We can look at how the time is is going. The days are getting shorter.
Okay, praise the higher. Hold on, guys. I'm just trying to.
And time is going by so fast. Whew. All right, sis, come and read this. Come and read this message.
I'm gonna put the lights on. You can come out here
and Yeah. I was gonna hope when we show them the stars tonight.
Yeah.
Praise
Hold on, guys.
Okay, just hold on a minute. She's coming to read the message. They on? Yeah, it's feel good out here. I really enjoy it when I come out here. I enjoy it. I just tell how you have your way. He just make everything so pleasant and peaceful. He awesome.
Yeah,
awesome
guys.
power. We serve an awesome power.
Oh, Joe Biden. Yeah, I'm hearing that they're not happy with Joe Biden, right? He's really putting these laws and mandates, huh? What was the mandate that he put up recently? That people were talking about it. What was it? I heard about it, but I didn't hear exactly what it was. The mandate. Piano, tambourine. Oh, you play the piano, sis?
Oh, really? Oh, praise AHAYAH. That's something I always wanted to do, to play the piano.
Oh, in the workplace. Okay. Oh, okay. To stay high, I see. Yeah, I heard about there was a new mandate, and yeah, so they pushing it. But it's like the Most High is holding it back, y'all. Y'all know what's coming next. I don't even have to say it. I don't even want to say it out of my mouth. But y'all know what's coming next. So, man, it's all booster. But listen, guys, even here, you know what I'm saying? It's closing now. That's why we're moving closer and closer out here, because they're doing it here too. It's not that it's not going to happen here.
It's gonna happen here.
But there's some things, guys, that you can probably work around, and that's why I want to talk about on a different platform, not here. But yeah, there's some ways here that you can do some things. They're talking about limited and vaccinated and groceries. Yes, all that is going to happen. That's why we gotta see. We got y'all can't see it. I would show y'all, but it's stuff piled up over there. But we started moving out barrels. If y'all remember my barrels from the other videos, those big blue bags, I got a bunch of them, and I'm slowly but surely like moving them out here to stack up. Yeah, stack up. Because like I've been stacking up for years, but I had to like eat some of the food because some of that stuff you can't keep for all these years, so you had to kind of eat and replenish, eat, and then buy some more. So that's what I kind of doing. But after the feast, I really want to work on bringing out my shelves. I have these shelves for canning, and we're gonna start that whole process. So it's coming. Yes, King Casket. Praise AHAYAH. Yes, he can. Yes, he can. And he has been. Listen, guys, like I was saying in the last video, he's definitely holding back the winds. He's definitely doing it. He is. If it was up to them, they would have been had some things already, But it's like the Most High. It's like prolonging this thing. So till Israel, get it together. Come on, guys.
Yeah, he is. He's holding it back. Yes, he is. Thank AHAYAH for it.
So we could definitely show you guys what to do, how to prepare, what you will need. You know what I'm saying? Everything that you're going to need, what you need to do, how you need to do it, where you need to get it. You know what I'm saying? So that'll make the process much easier. But you do have to have some finances. Like AHAYAH had told Israel when they were in Egypt to spoil the Egyptians. You understand? You have to get what you can. You got to come out with, whatever you can. And don't worry about it. Because, that's what they did in Egypt. It's the same thing, Yes. Praise AHAYAH. Listen. Okay, so let's go outside. We'll go outside for a little while because we're going to start cooking soon. The sun is almost down. And we can start cooking and preparing because we don't want that fish to go bad, and we don't want the oxtails because even though it's still cold, it's not frozen anymore. So yeah, this is outside. I know our picture looks so grainy, right? But it's beautiful out. The sky is not just totally dark yet. It looks darker than it actually is, huh?
It's so good.
So we're gonna sit down here and just chill out until it gets dark, until the sun goes down. Praise AHAYAH. It's beautiful, and it's a nice, cool night.
Yes, it
Wait,
is.
hold this for me for a second. Hold on. I'm gonna go get that thing.
Oh, yeah, stand. I mean, to sit it there.
That's what I
got it. Oh, yes. Praise God.
You want your juice?
Not right now. I drunk enough. Thank you. The water. I'm just showing them, looking around. I don't see no stars. It ain't came out yet. No,
It's a beautiful night,
I
y'all.
mean windy, but it feels good.
Okay, hold on. You can put it right here.
Fix it, turn it the other way, but there you go. Okay, yeah, that's better.
Yeah, and look, we got this light. Hold on. I don't know how bright this is gonna be. But I kind of, oh yeah, that's better.
Yeah, that's bright.
Let me see if I put it over here so it won't be too bright. Yeah, because it's kind of dark.
Okay. I can tell you. Turn.
Oh, it's
Kind of bottom.
oh, sorry.
Turn it right to that.
Is that better?
Where
Is
it
that
can
too
make
high?
it look dark.
Is that bothering you?
Okay.
Hey, I need another pillow.
Yeah.
I'll be done fell asleep, y'all. We be on live. I'll be asleep snoring.
True
It's
that.
beautiful.
It don't take a long.
Oh, she said the light helps. Yeah.
It don't take a long.
Oh, she said I'm the one person, y'all. Soon as I hit the
Oh
pillow,
my God, she is out.
I'm out.
Like a
You was
light.
like, you be like, how she fell asleep that fast? Like I'll be gone,
Like,
y'all.
sister. I'm like, okay.
I just falls asleep. I can sleep and I sleep sound. I sleep through the
Yeah.
night. But soon as the morning comes, I'm up. Like,
what time is it?
Yeah.
Why is she getting up so early? You just lay there.
I can't help it. But as soon as it gets dark, I'm sleepy. I can't even stay up. Like sometimes,
Can't
if
stay
I'm doing something, I can stay up. But for the most part, like as soon as it get dark, it'd be like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. I'll be feeling sleepy. But I get up like 4:30, 5 o'clock, 5:30 in the morning. So, but I can fall asleep, y'all. Don't be mad if we be on live and Sister Con be asleep.
She will go to sleep.
She be like,
Believe
how
me.
she go to sleep that fast?
And I'm like, huh? You got a Mrs. Reed. Y'all, she sleep. Sorry.
But I can't wait till, Israel be out here as a whole all together. Oh God, a sea of tents. I can see it, y'all. Praise the higher. Just a sea of tents as far as we can see. Just tents.
Yes.
And I know y'all probably like, how? Like, how is that possible
Yeah.
in this land? Y'all, AHAYAH is amazing.
Yes. He said in his word, is there anything impossible for him to do?
Yes.
Is there anything? And I'm like, no, AHAYAH.
Nope.
All things are possible through AHAYAH.
Something about the light keeps you awake. Yeah. Yeah, this light is kind of bright. This is good.
Wait a minute. You said the light keep her awake? It doesn't matter with the light.
Nothing.
Nothing. It's just the idea of her laying down.
Yeah, like this, I get comfortable.
That's it.
Oh my goodness.
You be saying you be here.
And it's not that I'm an old lady, which I am, but I used to be like that from a kid, y'all. So I was the first one to sleep. Always. My mother was always say that about me. Like, here she goes. She the first one to sleep, but the first one up. So you said many tents. Yes, many tents. Millions. But see, a lot of people don't believe me. with that. That's gonna be so amazing when that come to pass,
Yes.
because y'all gonna know it's from AHAYAH.
It's a
'Cause this
higher.
is what he told me.
It's a higher.
And a lot of people just because, and look, it's amazing to me how long it's taking for people to come. Like, of course, if you hear a word from the Most High, He tell you something, you expecting to happen right away, right?
Mhm.
But the fact that it's taking so long, but
you-
everything else have come to pass. That's why I don't doubt it. I
Mhm.
believe it. I know it's true, and that's probably kind of how like our
Mhm.
foremother Sarah felt.
Mhm.
Can you imagine? The Most High told her she was gonna have a baby, and she was like
Yes.
190 years old. Can you
Right.
imagine how she felt?
Yeah.
And
And she.
yeah, so that's the same kind of thing. Like, the Most High tell you something, and then it takes like forever in our minds, because
Right.
it's not for Him.
Right.
It
See, in
seems
our
like
mind, it's
right,
not that time.
right,
That time ain't prepared to happen right then.
right.
But it shall come to pass.
Praise AHAYAH, Bashem
Praise
Yashaya.
AHAYAH.
He said it.
Mhm.
Listen, and that's all I can say. So a lot of people be like, surely it won't be a million. A lot of people be saying that stuff to me. I be like, I can't wait. I want people to doubt it, because when it comes to pass, you have to know that it was
It was
AHAYAH.
AHAYAH.
Because I'm giving all glory and praise to Him. It was Him, and this is what He told me. So it's the fact that it's taking so long, and it seems so far fetched.
Yes.
That's when the AHAYAH does, His greatest
That's
miracles and work.
Wonder works.
Yes,
His
praise
wonder
AHAYAH.
works.
Great feast now, like with
Yes.
my sisters and brothers. We love to see you
Yes.
smile too. Praise AHAYAH. Yes, I'm always smiling. When I ain't talking, smack about Elder Bakar and his madness, y'all, I'm always smiling. Trust and
Yes.
believe. I know it just seems, because I always have to kind of counter what's being said, so it doesn't seem that way. But
Mhm.
I like to laugh and smile, but I'm kind of serious though.
Yeah.
I'm a more
She-
serious type person, because I don't play with the Most High, and it's just
Yes.
amazing. I'm afraid. I don't want to do the wrong thing, and I'm a silly personality, like, but because I don't want people to take me as a joke, so I don't like to play around too much, because people seem to get lax with you, and then they want to come and act up. So I have to be try to be straight with people, so that way you'll understand that
Your
this is
guards
serious.
up, huh?
Yeah, because those people won't take you serious.
Yeah.
Like, they think what. That's why yesterday I didn't mean to come out and say to the brothers in a harsh way, but I really need the brother to know, like, this is not that time. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Please
No,
don't take this.
This is
you know.
serious. This is serious time.
You know,
And and we're running out of
yeah.
time. And like I said, time is the approach. Upon us.
Yes.
And
Yeah, that's true.
and
She said it took Abraham to
yeah.
set Sarah straight.
Mm-hmm.
It took Sarah to set Abraham straight. What you mean? But Sarah was made happy after all those years too. Yeah, she was.
Yes, she was. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we got to take this serious, because every morning that I wake up, just
Praise AHAYAH. He said he got more people coming from Louisville, Kentucky. Praise
Louisville,
AHAYAH.
Kentucky.
Yes.
Okay, praise AHAYAH. All
That's
right now.
that's a talk. We need to have a talk. We should
Praise
set up
AHAYAH.
like a Zoom talk.
All right.
I have a pretty big Skype group, but it's so much has gone on in that group, and it was a lot of times I noticed, like what I was saying before, I will say something we'll be talking about, and I'll give you for instance about different people, going to different parts of Africa and things like that, and then as soon as we have that conversation, something will come up in the news, y'all, totally contradicting or changing.
Mhm.
So that's why now I don't play with that. People are really listening.
Mhm.
They really are
Yes.
listening,
Yes.
and they will change things around so that we can't make moves. So I don't really trust, having certain conversations at all, unless I feel like I needed to say something.
Mhm.
They really are, you know, monitoring everything.
Because Satan know he don't have that much time,
No.
so he got to get on his guard and do whatever he can do,
Mm-hmm.
to try to turn AHAYAH people around.
Mm-hmm.
So he's on a mission.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah. Oh, I understand what you're saying, sis, about she told Abram to send Hagar into the desert. That's right.
Yeah,
He was like,
we gotta,
okay, she got to go.
we gotta
Yeah.
get serious. We gotta.
Yeah.
It's a serious matter.
Yeah, this is very serious. Like, y'all, this is the best whodunit movie ever. Like, it's, they created all these movies based on Bible things, like the 40-year version. Y'all know that came from Isaac when he married Rebecca. He he was a virgin and he married Rebecca at 40 years old. That whole storyline comes from the Bible. I mean, all this stuff, all the movies that they make are really, scenarios from the Bible. So that's why this prophecy of what we're going through, this is the biggest sci-fi whodunit movie ever, right? Amazing, amazing, and we're living in it, guys. The fact that they are caught in infiltration is a big whodunit sci-fi movie. Like, how they got caught, y'all, and it's the only explanation of why the Most High sent me out here to talk to you like this. They got caught in the act of it. They are never gonna live this one down. I'ma always talk about this. I praise it's in the books. It's in the higher books. This part of it. How they got caught. Amazing, y'all.
Amazing, yes. Amazing.
Yes, praise AHAYAH, Yashaya. Yes, it just makes you feel. I'm alive again. Listen, guys, I was not alive in Babylon. Trust me. I was a walking corpse. I was the valley of dry bones. I was dead. I knew something was wrong, and I just couldn't figure it out. And now I'm alive. Yes. No fear, sis. No fear. That's why you got to move in it. But see, that's what I say a lot to a lot of people. Because, I mean, we can talk a certain way. We can say certain things like, oh, AHAYAH. But when you act on that strength, when you start to move on that power, see, that's when you showing yourself, who the power you serve.
That's right.
Because it's one thing to talk.
That's right.
But it's a whole nother thing, y'all. When you move on the faith, yes, and you move on that faith, and you move like you're in power, and you trust the Most High, and you're not gonna fear anything. That's why I can say to you guys, like, get on the plane, take the test, not the chip, take the test, and move and get out. You can do it, brothers and sisters. Get out. What you don't want to do is get caught and not keeping the commandments of AHAYAH when he said, come out of her, my people. That you don't want to do. Don't fear this other stuff. You understand?
Yeah, what he said, fear not what man can do unto you. Fear AHAYAH, who can destroy the mind, body, and
soul. Yeah. He said they can destroy the body, but they ain't got no dominion over your soul. Praise AHAYAH, unless you give them dominion. If you,
That's right.
Praise AHAYAH.
Yes.
It's amazing, guys.
Yes.
This is an amazing time we're living in.
Yes, it is.
He said Jacob troubled. Like this is like a time like no other time, y'all.
No other time. It's a time you'll never see again.
Yeah. And once we get through it, all you got to do is make it through it, y'all. All you got to do is make it through. Because once we get through it, that's when the party begins. You know what I'm saying? We just got to make it through this time. Get out. Whatever little suffering you may feel like you got to do, don't worry about it. Just get out. Just listen to what the Most High said.
Obedience.
You have favor with him.
Obedience.
When you got favor with the Most High, listen, you on cloud nine. Like, there's nothing like it.
Nothing like it.
Once he knows that you're with him, because that's all the Most High is testing. He's just testing who is with him. He just wants to know.
You have that faith, that trust.
All he got to know is who is with him.
Yep.
That's all it takes, y'all.
Yes.
You know? And we good.
Yes.
But we have to get past this time, because let me tell you, like with our forefathers, a lot of people was faking it. That's why so many got destroyed. A lot of people was faking it. When he came to start testing folks and, you know, seeing what happens, like when they ran out of food, how they was acting, you know, all kind of stuff. They came through the Red Sea, then there's no water. You know, they acting the fool. You understand? So he's just testing us.
That's right.
We have to be tried and tested so he'll know.
Yes.
I mean, even though he knows, you know, he knows us in our mother womb.
Right.
But there's choices. You have to make the choice.
Right.
You have to choose him.
Because these 3 years I've been out here, I've been through a whole lot of testing. But he know.
Yes.
That I'm going to stand, and, you know, that's my power. He's my power. And no matter what face me, a life or death, AHAYAH is the power. Is my power.
Come on, Susu.
He's my power.
Come on, Susu. Come on, Susu.
She was over here. Oh, she over there with you? Yeah, that's my
She's
power.
just a big old baby. Yeah, she's just a big old
big baby.
She getting big. She was so small, y'all.
A little.
Yeah, like this.
Handful.
Like this. Now she's just big. Right, boo boo?
Trying to get out on the camera, all in my lap. I'm like, wait a minute.
She's just a sweet boo boo. And she loved to be loved.
Pampered, so big. She loved to be pampered.
But she be up all night, y'all, watching us, making sure she be barking too loud.
Yes.
But there's a lot of dogs, you know. A lot of the people around, everybody has dogs, you know, because they got sheep, goats, you know, chickens. So the dogs, you know, watch everything. So they're protecting their area. So there's a lot of dogs. So Susu, I think at first she didn't know she was a dog. Because she didn't bark. She didn't know how to bark.
Right.
She never barked. Until she came out, she started coming out here. Now she knows the bark. She's like, she see other dogs like, oh. Is that what I'm supposed to do? So now she barks.
Something else.
So guys, it seems like we've been on here for an hour, guys. An hour and a half.
Hour and a half? That's AHAYAH. I'm having a good time. I'm having a good time.
Yeah. I wish y'all can see it. Let me see if I point this up. But it's not a lot of stars yet. You can't really see them. I think it's because the light. Maybe.
No. It ain't got nothing to do with the light.
It's not a lot. It's not a lot of stars out. Let me see if y'all can see that. I'm going to turn this up.
I tried to, I was showing them. A little bit.
You can't see. It just look dark.
Yeah, it just look dark.
But sometimes, oh my gosh, it's so full with stars. It's like, wow. Amazing.
It was filled with stars that night when our program was over here.
A lot of stars. Yeah. So let me see. The news here have been crippling. I focus on what AHAYAH family plan.
That's right.
Yeah.
Focus on AHAYAH.
Yeah, because I don't hardly ever watch the news, but there's certain channels like Double Seven, whatever his name is. You know, he'll let you know about different things that's happening. So I like to watch him, or you know, even though a lot of these Gentiles, they don't believe. Hold on. They don't believe, but they sure, keeping up with stuff. Hold on. Let's see. Let me see if I see what's going on. But I haven't even watched him. But I usually post stuff in Skype and this kind of stuff. Yeah, but usually if there's nothing going on, then he don't really put up too much. But he's just talking about a volcano. Oh, wow. He's saying the governor mandating jabs. Wow. So a lot of these governors are fighting, trying to fight back. Or at least they're trying to act like they're trying to fight back. You know?
Yeah. Acting like they're trying to.
Yeah, let me see who. Florida governor threatens $5,000 violation for any government agency mandating jabs. So that's nice. They're going against the jab.
Yeah.
You know. I don't know who's this patient's Kaluki. Who is that? Mm-hmm. Guys, this feast is in a commandment of AHAYAH. It's such let's see, it's such a blessing to our health and our soul. Yes, that's why I always encourage people: make sure y'all sleep outside. Make sure y'all sleep in tents. You know, on this day for 8 days. Make sure you do it because He opens up our understanding. There's something in the air. He puts it in the air. There's an anointing in the air. I honestly believe it that when you obey and you be obedient and you sleep out, that you will see, the blessings. But it's these kind of commandments that you have to keep.
Right.
You can't just be like, oh, well, next year. You got to make sure you go on your roof. If you go outside by your door, if you have a gate, just put a tent out there and just like put a mattress out there and just go at night, even if it's 1 or 2 in the morning. Sleep out. Go on your roof. Put your mattress. I'm sorry I sent my email without telling you what it is. I need sister. We need to come home as soon as the cash look like it would be kind of soon, maybe 2 months, but we don't know anything. Okay, sis, you can send me an email at itoja. Let me put it in the chat. Send me an email here, and I can send you information. And then also we can set up a call, either Skype or Zoom, and I can give you more information. I encourage y'all. I seriously encourage everyone to join Patreon. Hold on, because I will give out pertinent information there. Until I can't do it anymore. But because that place is not, um, so heavy like YouTube, Facebook, WhatsApp, and all these other apps. I recommend y'all join on Patreon. I know it costs a little money, but it's going to be well worth it. So you'll know what to do, when to do it, where to go, how, and why. Because they are all on everything with me. My phone, I hear them talking on my phone. They are listening to my calls. There's echoes. I know they're listening to the calls on my, Skype and all that certain information I'm giving out. They are messing with it. So spend a little bit of money. It also helps us, guys. You can sign up with $5, but in $20 is the main because that's a kind of even kill. I can give out a lot of information. Also, it weeds out people who are not really serious. People who are not really serious will easily pay $5 to try to get as much they can, and cause problems. But you ain't gonna spend $20 and $100. If you don't have to. So that's why I'm encouraging you to join Patreon, because to me, if you're serious, you're gonna get involved in that way.
Right.
Because anybody could come on YouTube, anybody can come on these platforms with fake names. They got all kind of trolls, and I've been dealing with them. Oh gosh, I have a big experience. You understand?
Another dog.
Yeah.
Susu be on it.
Y'all understand? So you can send me an email at itojatravel@yahoo.com. Also, let me find this while I'm here.
Following you.
It's kind of okay.
Yeah. You got me going to bed early.
Yeah, because I like to get up early. I like to try to get stuff done. You know?
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me see, guys. Hold on. No. Oh, that's it. Oh, no. View your public page. Hold on, guys. I'm going to put the link in. So that y'all can, no, there are tiers, but hold on. That's the best we could do right now. Let me see. I will send you an email sis here shortly. Okay. Send me the information sis to my Gmail. Okay. Here, I'm gonna put it in here. Hold on. So you can see it, so everybody can see it. This is the Patreon. Just click on it, it'll take you right there. That's the Patreon. And that way, and then we can have people who are subscribed to Patreon. At least everybody is on the same page, and I can speak freely on what it is. We'll form a group just for the people in Patreon, so that way they can get the information. It is not privy for every and anybody, so people won't come and they, you get a lot of trolls in all situations. Let me see. We don't know anything about the place at all, and we need a family tent. I'm not good with the cold at all. Me neither, girl. Right, at all. So good blankets. I will not be able to make it. Please help me get what we need to make it. Definitely, sis. That's why I'm here. Just send me an email and join my Patreon. That's important. The Hebrewism page, you can look at the tents, but you need to be in Jordan, to buy the tents. You know what I'm saying? You need to be in Jordan so that you can have the tents delivered to you. Some people have sent the money and they, I get the tents, and then when they come, they get their tent. But, it's better if you here in Jordan and I could just have it delivered to you. But I also was telling people that everything is going up, even the food. The prices of things are starting to go up. So we just in the beginning of it. So you just keep that in mind, y'all, because it's good that you doing it, sis.
Yes.
And
Yes.
when you send me an email at itojatravel.com, let me know when are you preparing to leave. How are you, coming? How many people? Sis, are you a Gentile or are you Israel? Patience, are you Gentile or are you an Israelite? You should have mine also, sis. Yes, I do. Oh, okay. My battery is running out, so we got to go back inside. Dang, this stuff don't last at all. All right, because we're also going to start cooking, guys. But this battery's going to die. So let me get this. Hold on. Here, sis, take this light. Thank you. Oh, man, I knocked over my juice. Yeah. But it wasn't nothing in there anyway. Okay, hold on, guys. Let me just go back in. Because, oh, excuse me. Okie dokie. Okay. Okay, so let me see. You should have mine also. Yes, brother, I have your email. So you want me to send something to your email? Okay, hold on. But divided people who are stupid are pushing back to renew their apartment leases. Wow. But individual people who are so people are moving out instead. Hey. Wow. Yes. What? Here. What you looking for?
You want me to put it back there?
What? Oh no. Here. So you gonna start? You want to start cooking? Cause you're gonna be making some fish, brothers and sisters. Hey. I gotta make.
fish now. It can be gone.
I know, but I'm supposed to be making some pizza.
Yeah.
We could do like not in the oven. No, no, you have to make the fish because that fish is gonna go bad. So you gotta cook it. I gotta make the oxtails because that's gonna go bad because we had the in the ice cooler and the ice is melting. So we was just waiting till sundown for us to start cooking. You know, praise AHAYAH. Let's see. So okay, yes, send me the information. AHAYAH Prophet Baba Yaka. What you saying send you the information to Gmail? What information you want me to send you? Hold on. Hold on. Invited people who are stupid. Yeah, see, some people are moving out instead. Uh okay, I'll send you the I just put the Patreon stuff in the chat and I put the I told you email in the chat so you can reach out to me. Okay, now what we're gonna do here? Let me see if I can turn this around. I'll keep it on a little longer because we got only way we have the internet and everything going is because of the generator. So it's been running for about 2 hours. So we're gonna do a little bit more. Time members of our own household are in the valley of decision. Yes. Have you met the Canaanites in Israel, Aqua? No. Do you mean the black Canaanites? Our brothers and sisters who are not really, or you're talking about the Khazars? Because I've been there and I've met several, and I didn't like it. Everything is tainted right now, and a lot of Israelites there are marrying the Khazarians, so there's a lot of mix going on, which are the Canaanites, or yeah, of that seed. So, and a lot of brothers and sisters are marrying them Russians, and that's who mainly are coming out of the Caucasus Mountains. Those are Russians, and brothers and sisters are mixing with them. The Israelites that's in there, a lot of those sisters are having babies by, and a lot of those brothers are marrying those Russians. And yeah, I've been there. I spent a little time there, and I had to get up out of there because the spirit is not right. I came back to Jordan in the quickness after being there for some time. But and them people are not nice. They're not nice, and they praying over that food. A lot of Israelites are out of their minds. Like a lot of people are walking around like derelicts and crazy. A lot of the brothers, of course, they praying over them foods. They got them Jewish with the locks and them black hats and garb. They be coming out the markets. They got secret rooms where they're praying over all the food and everything. And that's why a lot of people in Demona are vegan. That's where they get all that vegan stuff from because I'm sure they don't trust buying the meat because they praying over that stuff. But listen, the sisters are too. I met a bunch of Israelite sisters. They don't even want to date the brothers because a lot of them been through traumatic, very traumatic situations with the men. You know, they got 2 and 3 wives, and they want to be doing all kind of stuff with the kids. It's just a lot of stuff going on because these men are so off kilt, and it's just a lot. So sisters be going out too. They be marrying these Russian people too, and they doing all that stuff. So I have the Patreon announcements I just got from your live. Praise the higher, brother. Yes, please join. I understand that a lot of people don't have a lot of money, but this is something gonna be well spent because the information that y'all gonna get. I just started, and I'm just putting stuff a little here and there, but it's really gonna get, with this information, especially if you're planning on coming out of Babylon and you come in here and you need to know what to do, and a lot of things I just can't say readily over the internet. You just can't. But there's a lot of information. Yeah, that kosher stuff that they say is kosher. You don't know what that stuff is. Yeah. So it's real, y'all. And a lot of our people have strayed. A lot of our people in captivity, and the Most High. I'm sure He knew that this would happen because it was happening in the times of our forefathers. Even marrying outside, like y'all. I don't even like to go too deep with that, but I bring it up a lot. Marrying Gentiles and mixing. We can't do that in the wilderness. If people are coming and they're married to Gentiles, and that's an issue because we're going to be separated by tribes out here, and people are going to have to put away the mamzers, the children. You know, so that's an issue that a lot of people don't want to deal with. But I ain't afraid to deal with it. I'm not afraid because I know how the Most High feels about these things. And somebody got to say something. Israel can't just do whatever Israel wants to do. It's not going to happen that way. So, and a lot of people say, like, how we know? How everybody know if they a real Israelite? You know, and that's true too. But the majority of the time, listen, before a couple of years ago, oh, hold on, guys.